Hello, it's 6 a.m. 6 a.m. May 3rd, 2020. Can't sleep very well, so I'm going to do this weather update. We have some fairly heavy rain moving through the area, and you will see here that looks like it's coming down quite a bit, and this is like an area of just, I don't know, I guess a low pressure trough or whatever moving through. It's causing this rain, some pretty heavy rain. We could be getting a good amount of rain out of this. Um, and this is, I was not predicting so much rain tonight, so that's a little unusual, or should I say this morning. Um, so let's take a look at some of the observations from yesterday and see how warm it got. I figured I'd do the weather update now and just get it out of the way. So it's 54. We got light rain in Farmingdale. But it was kind of a warm night. I mean, so it was a warm day. We got up into 74 at Farmingdale. Very warm day. Some sun, fairly sunny skies. A few clouds toward the afternoon. Some really nice cloud formations, which I'll show you in another video. Then I'm gonna talk about some issues in that video. But because we are under attack, and I'm very nervous about it. But anyway, you could see here, stayed warm through the night, even the 60s. It was warm, quite warm for the evening. So, well, we're not going to know the rainfall yet. So 54 light rain. This is definitely, the models really underestimated this rain. They really underestimated it. So it's quite an underestimation there. And this is like with a little, I guess, trough that's moving through or something that's causing all this rain. So the highs were got into the 70s everywhere on Long Island, and because we didn't really have much of a sea breeze, obviously. So let's look at the satellite imagery here. You see it's starting to daybreak, so we'll probably get into the sunshine probably a little later this morning. So let's look at the models. We are going to look at the GFS, and we are just going to look at the surface in this. This is the 0Z run. And you will see there's that system again, and I'm kind of using the 0Z run because it's a lot heavier than what it's showing. And then we have another system that kind of goes to our south overnight. And then for Monday, it looks like we may have a little instability, cloudiness, maybe some showers to the north of us. You can see the tight isobars there. So we'll be dealing with the wind. And then Tuesday, we should be dry. The good news is we're going to have dry weather for a good part of this week. The next chance of showers would be Thursday into Friday. And then we have this front here. This looks like a very strong cold front for next weekend with a big trough again developing in the east here, which could keep things kind of miserable again. And then another batch of rain there. So it looks like the pattern does unfortunately get active again, but we get a little break this week. And the reason why it gets active is when we go to the upper air. You will see here. I know it's strange that I'm doing a weather update now. I just want to get one done. So you can see this is what we got coming through right now. This little wave. Well, I don't know. It's just like a little wave that's coming through here. Then we get that trough. Cools off by Monday, Tuesday, and then we're back into the deep trough in the east. And look at next weekend. That is quite a trough, and that's going to bring some cold weather for next weekend. So we're going to shift this over to the northeast now, and we are going to take a look at our surface here, and we're going to look at the NAM model, because again, I don't want to look at the 0Z model, not the 06Z model, because it really underdid the rain. So this is what popped up over us. I mean, maybe it did, but it did kind of underdo it a little bit. I mean, I guess it did show it up pretty well, but if I look at the run from before, let's look at the 12Z run. Yeah, it wasn't that impressive on the 12Z run, and then it got more impressive as we got to the 0Z run of the NAM, this area of rain. But we're gonna be done with that, and then we're dry, and then the next area of rain will affect our area again overnight. Luckily, it's overnight into the morning, and this is with the cold front. And then you have the low over here and the tight isobars. Northwest wind, of course, will mean it will be cooler. So let's go to the GFS and we'll look at our temperatures, and I'll show you what we're going to have to deal with next week. Or should I say next week? And again, I'm going to the 0Z run. So Sunday, we're going to be dealing with some heat, and it's going to be a little more uncomfortable today. We're going to get well into the 70s, and it's going to be a little more humidity, and maybe there'll be a sea breeze on the South Shore. We'll look at that and some of the other models that I have for you. But then we cool off to Monday behind that cold front. Tuesday, you will see that we have temperatures have dropped even more. So we're probably only struggling to reach 60 degrees. And then the good news is, though, it tries to warm up on Wednesday. So we're sort of closer to average this week because the sun is out. But then watch what happens on Saturday. Boom. We're struggling to reach 50 again. And the same thing for Monday. We're only going to be in the 50s. So I'm not going to go any further beyond that. So it will cool down. But let's look at the next thing, which is the humidity, because we're going to be dealing with that as we get into Sunday. So here comes that humidity. Now, the GFS doesn't seem to think it gets that close to us, but the NAM may have a different idea. All right, this is the 060. So I have enough of so to show you that humidity does get close. And look at Jersey. Their dew points could get into the 60s, but look like for us we get a break on Long Island. We won't see that disgusting air. And then the dry air comes in on Monday, and we have these strong northwest winds. And the same thing for Tuesday. We'll be in that northwest flow. Whoa. That's why I use the 0Z run, because we're missing data. So Tuesday, you still have that northwest flow and dry air in place. So let's go, I guess, look at the skies next. Look at the skies next. Oh, I gotta change this to the GFS and we'll look at the skies. Again, we'll put this back to the 0Z run. So going into Sunday, you see we'll probably have some clouds around, but I think less clouds I think this is overdone. I think we'll have less clouds than this. Tuesday, we'll have to see. We may be able to have a mostly sunny day. We might be able to dodge the high clouds. Wednesday, we might be in a perfect spot, too, for a mostly sunny day. Thursday, we're going to be dealing with more clouds, and then we get into that unsettled weather for the weekend. There's that cold front, but it looks like maybe we will have sunshine on Saturday, which is going to be cold, that's all. Sunday, that trough comes in, and then we're dealing with more clouds. That's a ways off. I'm going to look at the 3-kilometer NAM now and see how it does with the clouds. And again, let's go to the 0Z. I never do weather updates in the morning, but I just want to do this because I just want to get it out of the way. So you can see there the clouds, but then we lose the clouds by the afternoon, and that's what's going to get those temperatures to rise, I think. And Monday, here comes the next batch of clouds. It moves out. We get a break, but then we have these probably instability clouds pop up on Monday. And then Tuesday, we'll have to see if we can keep this cirrus away. That we'll have to see. I can look at the RGEM too as well. Again, I don't want the 060. I know it's the morning, but I just want to use the 0Z. So, see, we're going to be dealing with that cirrus part of the day, but a lot of it will just be cirrus, so the sun will probably still be out. And here's Monday, so we mostly sunny skies until the afternoon, and then those clouds roll in. So that's all I got on the RGM. Okay, let's go to the windy.com model. So we're going to look at our temperature for tomorrow on this. This is the Euro. And you can see it's going to be a pretty warm day. And in the city, it's going to be well into the mid 70s. And the same thing, northern Nassau, probably mid 70s. But on the South Shore, it'll probably be a little cooler in the mid 60s. There'll be a west-southwest wind, and that's the problem. There's going to be a westerly component, which means the sea breeze may struggle to get too far inland. And of course, if you're in Jersey, you're going to be well into the 70s. But what's going to make it worse is that the dew points, it's going to be a little humidity around too, so it'll make it feel a little more uncomfortable for your Sunday. This is the cloud situation for Sunday. And you will see here, this is the Euro, so we'll have some clouds around, but the Sunday's a high cloud, so, you know, the sun will still be out, and you'll still be able to warm up. We can look at the wind gusts. So you could see here, and this kind of shows the problem that we're going to have for those who don't like the heat. Not going to be much of a sea breeze. This is 1 p.m. Let's move this along to 4 p.m. and see if there's any... Not much of a sea breeze and not much wind either. So that's why I think unless you're on the South Shore, you're going well into the 70s tomorrow. Or should I say today? Duh. It's Sunday. It's Sunday morning. It's the morning. I don't do weather updates in the morning, so I'm a little, you know. Well, we'll show you what happens on Monday when that cold front comes through. 1 p.m. Look at that. And we're going to have a lot of gusty winds behind that front, and the temperatures are going to be coming down. So we'll have temperatures in the 50s, be a lot cooler, but we'll also have some clouds around probably. So it'll be a more windy, cooler day. Let's look at Tuesday. Yeah, we got. So we may be playing with some cirrus. The winds don't look too strong. I'll go to wind gusts. Yeah, not as strong. Monday's going to be windy, a bit breezy. And the temperature's going to be a lot cooler. Again, 50s. I like this because it's a much higher resolution than the other models. You can use this this site. So I'm only going to look at those 2 days. Again, apologize for me being a little out of it, but couldn't sleep. Figured let me get up and do this weather update for you at 6 in the morning. Because again, we got this rain coming. I noticed this on the radar, and I'm like, I just got up and looked at the radar. I'm like, man, I got to do a weather update. Look at all that heavy rain over Suffolk County. So, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, reds. I wonder if there's a thunderstorm in there. Let me just look at the lightning. No thunderstorm, but it's coming down out there. And that was not something I expected. That's for sure. And if we were to look at an observation from Suffolk County, it just says light rain, but according to that radar, it looks like it was coming down. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.